It's time for you and me to get comfortable being uncomfortable. And here's what I mean. Here's what I mean by that. I don't need to sit and explain to you once again, as we go into our special tonight, I don't need to explain to you once again, things aren't going that well in the country. The direction of America is not exactly what we want right now. I don't need to belabor that point. Here's the deal. I don't like where we're at. And if I have to be totally honest with you, it's just you and me talking. I don't like where we're going. I don't like what it's going to take to defeat these people, because here's just a philosophy I have in life. Yours is probably different. I'm not saying I'm right, but this is mine. I'm a huge live and let live guy. And not just politically, just my personal life too. I don't care. Jesse, did you hear the neighbor's doing drugs in the garage? Okay, I don't care. Did he throw him out back where my dog can get him? Or did he offer him to my kids or something like that? No, he's just in the garage by himself. Don't care. I wish he'd stop, but not my problem. I'm just a real live and let live kind of guy. That's how I want to live my life. And here's something else. I don't want to show up on a Saturday when I'm done with work. I got a Saturday and I can do what I want, hang out with the kids, watch a game, do whatever. I don't want to show up at some political protest. I don't want to make stupid signs. I don't want to do. I want to live and let live. I want to go to work. I want to come home, hang with the fam, browse the news on the phone a little bit, go to sleep. I want to live and let live. That's not what we have now. We cannot live and let live our way out of this pickle we're in. What we've done so far on the right, what we've done is we have passively live and let lived our way into complete nothingness. We hold nothing now, even facing these great elections and the midterms and whatnot. What are we going to do with them? We must all change our mentality and start playing offense. Offense. Defense is not going to root the communist out of every single cultural institution he has wormed his way into. You cannot live and let live him out of there. We must play offense, which brings me to something we have to start discussing more. The Republican Party. Yes, I know the Republican Party sucks. I'm not one. I'm an anti-communist, but they're the only thing we have, the only alternative to the full-blown communists. How involved are you in the midterms? How much are you paying attention to the type of GOP we have going forward? It's not enough for a bunch of guys with R by their name to win a bunch of seats in the midterms. Either we have people with the stones to do something, or what difference does it make? I mean, let's remember something. We talk a lot about Donald Trump's presidency and Russian collusion insanity and impeaching him twice and all the things they did to stop him. Do you remember that Donald Trump, he had a Republican House and he had a Republican Senate? That's Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan, Donald Trump. We got a little tax cut done. We had the power, or at least on paper we had the power. We can get anything done. Because of this huge administrative state and GOP pathetic weakness, we still have a Washington, D.C. full of losers like Republican Senator from Oklahoma, James Lankford.
We are also seeing now efforts to rename military bases across the country. The Senate Armed Services Committee voted on that. This week we've seen leading voices like General David Petraeus saying it's time to stop having military bases named after Confederate generals like Braxton Bragg. Is it time?
I do, actually. I think the right way to be able to do this is to be able to have a study, to be able to look at where the name come from, what do we need to have to be able to take a serious look at it, and then to be able to transition. There are lots of great leaders, military leaders that are around the country that are modern leaders that we can continue to be able to honor.
I want to point out that he said those words several times. He said them on television, in public, and he said them when Antifa and Black Lives Matter animals were burning down American cities and tearing down statues across the country. What was the GOP response? Well, I mean, I guess we should change this name, guys. Look, I'm the king of the not racists. So look at all my black friends. Oh, we don't have time for this anymore. We're now stuck with this. This is what we've always been stuck with. You've always been stuck with it, and so have I. Well, yeah, we're giving back ground, but not as much. When do we take ground? I don't want to hear about all the things you're going to do to stop them. I want to hear about what you're going to take. I'll tell you something else I want to hear. I want to hear how angry you intend to make them on purpose. I don't want to hear any more of crap like this from, honestly, look, this is Donald Trump.
Should you have fired Fauci?
So a lot of people ask me that question, and I did it right. Because if you do fire him, you're going to have a firestorm on the left again, as usual.
I'm sorry? Hang on, my earpiece might not be working. I didn't fire the guy who carpet bombed the country because there'd be a firestorm on the left? I'm sorry, with all due respect to President Trump, that's not good enough. Your goal is to have the left in a firestorm, whipped up into a frenzy, calling you the Antichrist. Your goal is not to make them stop, calm them down. These people are communist monsters trying to destroy the United States of America. If they don't hate you, if they're not wishing death on you, you're useless. You're not doing anything. The goal is to make them angry. These people are trying to ruin the country. We don't have time for, well, I couldn't because someone would get mad at me. What?